Hey guys, it's Kelly. I am bringing a makeup look to you today. This is the look. It's a brown smoked out eye and a rose gold lip, a metallic lip. And yeah, I just decided to do a makeup look for you guys. And I hope you enjoy. So if you would like to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay guys, I'm ready to get started. I have done a little maintenance on my brows from when I had them waxed and colored or tinted. And so there's a little redness here where I plucked a few brows, but you know, it's nothing to worry about. You know, the makeup will cover it or whatever. Now, as I said in the title, obviously, and in the intro, I'm going to be doing a fall look, and I'm going to be doing browns, and I'm going to use warm browns, and I'm also going to be doing a rose gold lip. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. The best way to get started, of course, is to get this hair under control. So I'm going to put on a headband to keep it out of my face, like that, while I'm working. Okay, I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Primer Water. And I'm going to be using just a variety of products here, some high-end, some low-end. Seriously, if you have anything even close to the high-end products, you can use those. It really doesn't matter. You know, you're going to get the same look as long as you have similar colors. So, yeah, if y'all all you want to do is low-end, that's good too. Okay. I love this primer water because it's so good about refreshing the skin. I mean, it just makes your skin feel so fresh. The only thing I've done before to prepare is I went in with my iDuty Triple Remedy. It is the one with the little iron looking thing. And I put that under my eyes because my eyes were looking a little bit puffy. So, yeah. I was looking to find my sugar lip balm and I forgot to put it over here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my lips really good. Chapstick, anything will work. This just happens to be my favorite. But, you know, I have chapstick here beside me too, so, you know, an EOS balm, any of those kinds of things will work just fine. To get started, to do the eyes, of course, we're going to go in with some NARS Heavy Duty Eye Primer and get that down. I'm just going to kind of pat that in. As per norm, it's got to have a nice tacky base for the color that you're going to put all over your lid, because the color you're going to put all over your lid is what's going to really cling on, and the colors you blend on top, that's what will make them, you know, kind of hang around. I'm going to be going back to my Sweet Peach palette this week. You guys know I love this palette, but the fact is that it just has so many incredible colors, especially colors that are warm browns and golden colors that I can use to create a beautiful fall eye. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Okay, I'm going to go in with my E40. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in right here with this nice vanilla, pale vanilla color called White Peach. I'm going to go in with that, and I'm going to cover my lid with it. I want to make sure it's totally covered. You're not really touching your eye heavily with the brush, so you know to go back in with some. If you feel your eye tug at the brush, that just means that it's an area that's not covered by product. And so that way you know you've got it totally covered, no problems. The next color I'm going into is this color right here called Puree. Puree is a really nice warm brown. I'm going to put this in my crease and we're going to go from there. I'm wanting a warm look today, so this is going to be nice. I'm just going to start in this outer corner, kind of dance around until, you know, the majority of the product is in the corner. Outer corner, and then I'm going to start going in right above my crease because of my hooded lids, but your crease if you don't have hooded lids. But this is the color that I'm going to lay down as my transition color, and it's going to be the color that I build off of with the rest of the eye. I've gotten so many positive comments about the vlog. So guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I mean, it has, you know, I've thought about doing vlogs, but I mean, I'm self-conscious, obviously. And but you know, I thought, well, I'm gonna go ahead and at least try it. I was feeling daring. I was feeling daring that day. Okay, now I want to darken up the crease just a little. So I'm going to go in with this right here. It's called Charmed, I'm sure. It's up in the top corner. And I'm going to just use the same brush. And I'm just going to start in this outer V. Starting in the outer V and bringing it forward. I do want some of that warmth to peek through. Okay, I have that all through the crease. It's nice and darkened up. I really love these colors. They're so pretty. So now it's pretty much even. I'm also going to be putting, you know, another color on my brow bone, so that's fine. All right, now let me find the more precise brush that I like to use. This is the E17 by Morphe. It's just a little bit smaller brush. You know, it's not really, it's still shaped like the E40. This is not the one with the point, but my voice, guys, I'm sorry. It's not the one with the point. It's just a more detailed brush. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to go into this color called Luscious. It is a satin taupe, light brown, whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to go into that. Knock off the extra, and I'm going to go all over my lid with this. Now it has transferred up into my crease area where I did the crease work, but that's not a problem. What we're going to do is we're going to go back in with our original brush, and we're just going to kind of work it out. No additional product. We're just going to work it out. We're going to give it a nice good blend. Okay, that's what we're working with right now. You can see that there is some shimmer all the way up. I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. Let me find a good one. I'm going to go in with the one that is pointed. This is the E28. I'm going to get just a little bit of that, knock off the extra, and this is what I'm going to go in with my outer V, and it's going to give me just a little extra something. But I'm just working in my outer V with this, and then bringing it up into the crease just a touch. Did I tell you that this is called Peach Pit? I don't know if I mentioned it or not. I'm just going in my outer V, working it up into my crease. I'm going to do that on both sides. I have blended that till Kingdom Comes. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to grab just a touch of the puree that I started with on my original brush. I'm just going to kind of go up and refresh what's going on up here. And then kind of blend out any unevenness. Just always remember to tap your brush before you go in, and you'll be good. I wanted a very nice brown smoky warm eye, and I think I have found it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colors from this palette. I love the way the colors in this palette, I love the way that they blend. They're just so easy. They're so creamy. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go in with a big brush and just kind of dust away anything that might have fallen. because it is a pigmented palette, and it just, you know, and we're going to clean up the outer edges. We're going to clean that up with some concealer, so I'm really not worried about what to do with my eyes now. I'm going to move on, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with my green Naked Concealer, and I'm going to try to correct some of this redness that I have. And I have my Beauty Blender nice and damp, standing by. I have found that this is really, really good for if you have a red blemish or a scar that is still red. Putting this green concealer on it before you do your makeup really helps camouflage it. I mean, it really, really does. Just all you have to do is just put a little dab of it on the blemish itself. Tap it a couple of times with your damp beauty blender, or, you know, a brush that you're using to apply your makeup with, or even just your finger. Just dab it just a couple of times to even it out so that it can dry. And then go in with your foundation and your concealers and things like that, and there you have it. It's a great way to conceal blemishes. And I mean, some people get a lot of hyperpigmentation from acne spots, and I mean, the truth is that that's just the way their skin reacts to scarring and that sort of thing. But a lot of us, we just get a scar, a normal scar, not one that leaves a lasting hyperpigmentation, but just a red scar. And which is never good to have a scar. You know, don't ever, you know, do anything like mash your bumps. I'm guilty of it myself, and I have scars from it to prove it. So that I wish I didn't have. But my dermatologist told me, because I've had some scars from surgeries and things like that, that stayed kind of a purplish red for a really long time. And he told me that it takes a good year to year and a half. Some people, if they don't heal well, 2 years before the scar is considered to be mature. In other words, it's gotten to the point that that's the way that it's going to be for the rest of your life. And so, you know, sure enough, most scars will, well, you know, being Caucasian, most of my scars, if I have them, they'll either be just a very pale pink, or they will actually turn white after a while. So if you have any kind of scar on your face, what I'm really getting to, don't try to rush it. A lot of people start doing chemical peels and all kinds of things, you know, microdermabrasion, all kinds of things like that, scrubbing the heck out of it, once it's healed, of course. But you're not helping, you're making it worse. Your skin is an organ. It's the largest organ you have. A lot of people don't realize that your skin actually is considered an organ in your body. You know, part of your body that it's your largest organ. And everything, I mean, if you were healing from an operation, would you scrub the wound site like that? Or you microdermabrasion or chemical peels trying to get the, you know, the site to heal faster? Of course not. Well, your face is the same way. Or if there's a scar on your arm or your leg or anything like that, give your body the time it needs, you know, whatever your skin color, whether you're beautifully brown or you're pale as a ghost like me, just make sure that you give your body a year and a half at the very least before you start trying to take measures to reduce it. What you can do in the meantime, use vitamin E oil. It works wonders. It really does work. Just keep some vitamin E on it. massage it in there, maybe in the morning when you get out of the shower and at night before bed. Just keep that vitamin E oil on there at all times. And then after a year, year and a half, kind of step back and look at it and decide, okay, is this, really fully healed? Is this the color that it's going to be that's typical for my skin tone when I've had other scars? If it looks like scars that you've had for years, then, if you want to start taking measures to minimize that, then do it then. But don't rush the largest organ you have in your body. Don't rush it to heal if you wouldn't rush other organs to heal. So just keep that in mind. It's just a little advice because I know that I have rushed things, and it usually either makes a larger spot or it makes it red longer. So yeah, I just, I'm trying to save some of you, if you're young and you're watching my videos, trying to save you from scarring some areas, or, because sometimes a scar, if it's bad enough, it'll cause a divot in the skin. Sort of like, what the skin of a grapefruit or an orange looks like. It has those little dips in it. You can cause acne scars to have dips that, you can't camouflage. So, because it's a texture situation. And that's when you're going to need to go to your dermatologist and start taking steps that are real expensive at that point. So just try not to ever get to that situation. Allow it time to heal. Put vitamin E oil in it when you can. Put on your concealer. This is great for the redness. Do that. Let your skin heal for a long time. Anything to keep from making the damage worse. Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to get to. Trying to save your skin. Okay, today I'm going to be using, this is my Maybelline Matte and Poreless. Right now I'm in the color 120. It's a pretty good match for me right now, but it's one of those things, where, and I'm just going to use my finger real quick because I'm just going to kind of dot and use my beauty blender too. I have a fan going beside me, and I don't want to do a large area at a time, because if I do, what's going to happen? What's going to happen is I'm going to have all this dried, cakey makeup on my face, and I do not want that, especially since I've developed all these little creases here. I hope that you guys also enjoyed and understood my little talk that I gave in my vlog. I hope that you understand where I was coming from, and I hope that you can understand that at any age we face those questions and those feelings, and depending on your circumstances, if you can change them, do so. But just remember that you have to be at peace with yourself. Okay, let's leave this here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. Okay, now that we have our foundation on, and I will have to do some bronzing up because I'm looking really pale, and Lord knows these under eyes are looking rough, so I'm about to take care of that with my Smashbox pencil. Outside corner, because that's a trouble area for me, as you guys know. This is my Sigma E55. This is the one that it's not too short. It seems just to be just right. And it's pretty stiff. That's what I like to kind of blend this out with. Anytime you're around the outside corner of your eye, whatever you're working on, you need to kind of work up with it, because you don't want to cause your eye to look like it's turned down. That makes you look tired and so on. So the next video I'm going to film, oh gosh, y'all, it is going to be that huge Ulta haul, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you guys what I found, what I purchased, and I can't wait to start using it. And I didn't want to start using it until I had hauled it. So well, I definitely look like a vampire right now. I look like a vampire that's been burned by the sunshine. Okay, I'm going to go in with some concealer, and I'm just going to use my other Urban Decay Naked Skin in Light Warm, and I am going to get on with, come straight down the side of your nose. You don't have to put it right up underneath the, I just like to clean it up right there. And that's a lot, but the dark circles, the panda eyes are on fleek today, and I have got to tone them down. And remember, no swiping back and forth, bouncing only. First of all, because you don't want to lift it up, and most importantly, because you don't want to damage that soft under eye tissue. Just kind of go in and blot it like that sometimes. That cleans up the outer eye. See how nice and lifted it looks now, as opposed to that one. Do you see when you get it down this far, how it makes the eye sink down? But when you clean it up and bring it up just a touch, it's like a instant facelift, and one of the easiest ways to look alive and well. Okay, and I do have a little bit of a wide nose, and that's the reason I do it like this. I don't do the exact little, you know, perfect little triangle. I just do what my face needs. I hate the faces that I make while I'm doing this. But I did go up on the side of my nose. I hope you can see the difference now that I've concealed and I've cleaned up that outer corner of my eye. My eyes look much brighter and awake and alive. I mean, it just, that's what it does. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier. I'm going to tap the bottom and then tap the top. I'm going to go in with that loose powder and my beauty blender to set my under eye. A lot of people think that this is not a step that's necessary. Wherever you've put concealer, I don't think I put any up there this time or down there, but I usually like to do that, but I don't need a full glam. I'm just wanting to show you that leaving this on top of it, what it will do, and what they're talking about when they talk about baking or cooking, what they're doing is they're giving it time to kind of settle into the foundation, and it gives you such a flawless look when you allow it to have time to do that. Now I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Pressed Powder for the rest of my face. Just work on my forehead, my cheeks. You really do have to set everything. If you want longevity, that is. If you want your makeup to, if you're going to go to the trouble, you want it to stay. Don't forget to go down under your chin and down your neck just a touch. Okay. Now, I haven't done anything to under my eyes, but do you see how that has soaked in? Isn't that amazing? I mean, truly amazing. It really does help. You are setting down that concealer, it binds to it. Then when you put a finishing spray on, that finishing spray, what it does is it takes down all of the powderiness and the cakey look. It takes all that down and it sort of like makes everything melt together. That's when you get your true flawless finish. So I'm going to go ahead and knock away the bake or the under eye setting powder. And that's it, guys. It does a great job. I don't think that I'm going to use I was going to say I don't think I'm going to use a liner today, but I'm not. I'm going to go back into my Sweet Peach palette, and I'm going to go into that dark color, Charmed, I'm sure, right here. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to kind of go under my lash line from my outer eye. And I'm just going to see how that looks. I'm not coming all the way in. See, I don't want to interfere with this darkness here that I've tried to camouflage, but still seems to show up anyway. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I'm just going to let that be what I do for today. So I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild highlight stick. I love to highlight my brows this way. It just gives you that extra something that you sort of need. Okay, I've got my Morphe E32. I'm going to work on this. Okay, that highlights really, really well. It's really nice because it's a pale pink color, but it's brightening. I love it. Okay, let me find a brush that will work here. This little pencil brush from Sigma will work. It is an E30. I'm getting old, guys. I'm going to go in with this gold color called Nectar here. And it's just a beautiful gold. I'm going to put a little bit of that on the inner corner area and a little bit of it down here. Same on the other side. Just a little bit in the corner. A little bit down here. Just opens your eyes up, guys. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and use it to, woo, that is so pigmented. I'll have to go in and blend that out. But I'd rather it be that way than not. It's catching on to that highlighter stick. That's what it's doing and why it seems so bright. I'm kind of going down just into the touch of that brown so that there's no harsh line. You see this harsh line right here? I want to get rid of that. You can do circles, or you can just go down into it. It's up to you. I just want to diffuse that just a touch so that it's not quite so harsh. Now it's time, guys, to go to our face. My face is actually my favorite part. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and contour with my Shade and Light. I'm just going to use my Morphe F4, which is just an angled brush. And I'm going to go into these two colors here. They're the lightest colors, and I like to mix them together. They're just two nice, cool tone browns. And I'm just going to kind of get my contour laid down where it needs to be. Now I'm just going to kind of lightly go down here. I'm trying to camouflage this heavy neck. The thing about it that really scares me about losing weight, and I don't know if you guys are this way, but I'm 47, and if I were to lose the amount of weight the doctors really want me to lose, which is tremendous. I'm 5'6", and they want me to lose 60 pounds at least. That still does not put me at my, quote, ideal weight. I would still be a long way from that for my height. But, gosh, guys, that number is so intimidating to me. 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, so intimidating. And I find that I've begun worrying about whether or not when I do lose weight, especially in my face, is it going to be tight again? Or am I going to have this big heaviness hanging, you know, or my arm's going to sag? You know, those kinds of things I worry about. And I don't have money for a full body tuck. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, let's go in with bronzer. I'm going to get another brush. This is my It Cosmetics Luxe brush. And I picked out the Too Faced Sweet Tea. I'm just going to kind of swirl it in there, knock it off, and then I'm going to go right in there where I did some contouring. It's kind of overlapping it, above it and overlapping. Go in and give my forehead a little color. Anything that would hit the sun naturally, and then you can soften up the contour powder that you used. You can soften that up. Okay. Now, I have chosen for my blush, it's a Too Faced product also. It's one of their little blush compacts. It's the Love Flush, and this color is called Baby Love. I just think that this color is really pretty for fall. So I'm going to go in with my little blush brush, and I'm going to start giving myself a little bit of a pinky color. I like this because it's a dusty pink, and I really like that for the fall. It's one of my favorite colors to wear for the fall. I like corals and things like that for the summer, but for the winter I like rosy tones, mauves, rose, things like that, dusty pinks. I enjoy blush a lot. And it does seem like I'm getting a lot on, but the thing about it is that when I go to blend, which I should have already done actually, when I go to blend my cheeks with just, you know, a basic brush, a lot of it's gonna kind of lose it's gonna lose it. I also have this is my ambient lighting edit palette from Hourglass. I have these powders. I wanted to take just a small brush. I know, a small, like, fluffy brush. Let me see, can I find something? You know what, I can just use my brush. I'm going to go, I kind of like to swirl through all of these. I'm not using any of them on the bottom. These are bronzers and blushes. I'm just going to kind of pick up some of those, and I'm going to go under my eye with it just a little bit, just to kind of set it down and give it a little bit of a luminous look, so that it's not, because I don't want it to be just flat and crepey looking. So I'm going to put this on there, and then the finishing spray, when it hits my face, it's going to really just give me a sheen that'll be really nice. Okay, I've done that. Now, let's go in with the favorite thing that I like to do. I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo. I have it in the number 2, and I just love, the only thing I use this for, I mean, I've used this bronzer before, but it's a little dark. Unless I've got a tan, I'm not going to use that. I use it for this. So I'm going to go in with my favorite little blush brush. Just going to kind of swirl it around, and I'm going to work on my highlight. I thought seriously, guys, about doing the 50 questions tag. I thought that would be something that was kind of fun, and it would help you kind of maybe learn a little bit more even about me, but you know, than what I've told you. But I do have the questions saved, and I thought, you know, I could do that, and that would be fun for you guys to get to know me, and then I could tag some of you guys that I want to know more about. I thought that would be fun. It would be a good, you know, like a good video idea for me, and then it would, you know, include you and give you another video idea if you wanted to do it. I could tag some folks, and you can do it if you want to or not, but I really do. I think it would be kind of fun, so I'm thinking about filming that. And this is like a filming day for me, so I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be filming lots of videos today. You know, honestly, guys, I don't even know. I don't think I even did a July favorites. If I did, I don't remember. I may have. I'll look and see. I just don't remember. Okay, that is such a pretty but natural kind of thing. All right, I'm real happy with the way that my skin looks today. I was able to hide the majority of the redness. Of course, I still have redness that peeks through, but I'm happy with it. My brows are still tinted, which is wonderful. I love that it lasts so long. I'm just going to go in with my NYX brow mascara, and what I'm going to do is just kind of lay them down because they're a little bit out of control sometimes, and I just want to lay them down, get them in place like that right there. Now if I can do the other side. Okay, the brows are done. Now I'm going to go in with my lash curlers, and I'm going to curl my lashes. So let me get close to my mirror so I can kind of see what I'm doing. That kind of messes up my contact in a major way, guys. Because I have to leave my eye open for a good bit. I'm not quite at the root the second time. Sort of like the tips. So they do that. Okay, let's grab my Better Than Sex before it goes old. I think I've got plenty of time left, but don't want to risk it because it's too good. I get immediate results, and I love it. Now if I can do it without making a mess. I mean, oh my gosh. Love, love, love this mascara. I have several mascaras that I love. This is just one of them. Okay, I'm going to put one coat on my bottom lashes, and then I'll put a second coat on my top lashes. All right, 2 coats on my top lashes and 1 coat on my bottom. Makeup does wonders, doesn't it, guys? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter, and I'm going to spray this really good all over. And what it's going to do, as I said, it's going to take down any powder, and it's going to make everything that you've done, it's going to make it look so nice. It's just going to blend together, and it's going to melt into your skin, and it's going to just look like you. Fabulous. Okay, now I'm going to use the Ofra Metallic Lip in Monaco. When I did the swatches for you guys, I just fell in love with this color, and I think it's so gorgeous for fall. So I'm going to go in with that for my lips. And they're still fairly moisturized from my lip balm. I love the texture. And no, I didn't use a liner. I can reapply today if necessary. I just like the moussiness of it. And it does, as you remember, it is not transfer proof. So get my hair under control. Okay, guys, that's my look, my fall and rose gold lip. Absolutely love this color lip, and I love the brown eyes. I hope you like it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And I love getting your feedback. It makes me feel like, you know, I'm doing something that you enjoy. And it's always positive feedback, which I love. So yeah, I appreciate the thumbs up and any comments that you want to leave in the bottom. And if you're new to my channel and you want to see some beauty videos and some planner videos, I've got some hauls coming up from Ulta and Target. So if you would like to see those, yeah, hit that subscribe button down there, the red one. Click on it, and then when it says turn on notifications, click yes. That way you'll always know when I have uploaded a new video and you can watch it. I am trying so very hard to grow my channel, and I'm trying to put out as many videos as I possibly can. I try to put out a video every day except for on the weekends. Sometimes I'll get my Plan With Me up on the weekends and sometimes I don't. But yeah, I mean, so I talk all things beauty, planning, lifestyle, weight, mature skin, all of those things. I'm just a normal human being that loves these things and wants to share, talk, and chit-chat back and forth with some of you ladies about the kinds of things that we all face. And I love that part of this, you know, having internet and having a channel on YouTube, making friends with some incredible people. It's all been very worth it. So yeah, if you want me to do that 50 questions tag, definitely give me a thumbs up. That will let me know that you want me to do that. And that's going to be it for my video. I will leave now. I'm going to go film my haul and maybe even film the 50 questions video if I find that you guys are interested. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.